All right, hey, welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One. I am your spiritual advisor. Everything you need to know about me is down in the description box below. If you are new here, definitely make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment when I go live or when I upload. Definitely like the video to show your love and appreciation for my psychic work. And when you're done with that, meet us over in VIP Patreon. That is where I post my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics with world predictions that everyone wants to know about. All right. Also, VIP is the only place where you can get access to my psychic prediction receipts. I'm a psychic medium. I do psychic readings. I make psychic predictions. And when they come true, I post the receipts over in VIP. Okay. All access tier is the best tier. But if you just want to sip on psychic receipts, then hang out in the cafe and buy me coffee. All right. That being said, all right, let's get to your Wednesday wake up call. Again, here we are with these threes. So three is definitely the magic number. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay. Again, I feel like someone's going to be held accountable for something, even though they keep trying to pass the buck, pass the bag. All right. Here. And I feel like they are given a choice or an ultimatum. Okay. Maybe to bring some type of situation to an end, to a close. They're given a choice. Um, any other choice but the shenanigans, okay, that they are used to engaged in. It's kind of like, okay, listen, enough. These are your options, okay? How do you want to proceed, okay? And depending on how you proceed determines, okay, if this goes good or if this goes bad for you. So I see a choice being made here. Now, again, take in mind that my psychic readings could be local, where it resonates for you, national, or international. Do not get in my comments telling me it don't. I don't care if it don't resonate. There are 50 billion people on the earth. Okay, you're being a loser. All right. I don't know who needs to hear that. All right, but just for the people that do that, like it's giving Karen or Nancy. So I don't know. Maybe this person could again just be and everybody do a bunch of nonsense that's just unnecessary that could be part of this. Okay, but I see somebody drawing a line. All right, here I also see somebody being to like fess up. Okay, you did like fess up to what you have been doing here. All right, and so you're given a choice. All right, either fess up to this or X, Y, and Z is going to take place here. Okay, here I do feel like somebody is used to, because there's kind of like this scrap energy. Maybe they're used to treating you uh, less than you deserve, like trash, or they're used to using their position, or, it's kind of like you say, how you know you're dating a good person is you pay attention to how they treat people that can't help them, how they treat the janitor, how they treat the waitress, how they treat people of different ethnicities, black backgrounds. If it's a man, how do they treat women? What do they say about their ex? Okay, I feel like this person has a reputation of looking down, talking down, and treating people that they don't, deem or worthy of respect like trash. And they are given choice. They are given an ultimatum when it comes to correcting, not owning up to this behavior and correcting this behavior. And I feel like if they don't, it has catastrophic consequences for them. All right. Yeah, give my lunch money to the school bully. This person could be a thief. I feel like somebody gets caught red-handed attacking again, attacking people that are defenseless because that's what bullies do. They rob people, they steal, and they don't go after someone their own size, which is where that comes from. So pick on somebody your own size. They won't do that. This is somebody that goes after vulnerable people. They have a record of doing that. People have told on this person or reported this person for this type of behavior. And again, I feel like they're given an ultimatum And if they don't provide some type of corrective solution, okay, here, it goes really, really bad. And I feel like somebody is lying too when it comes to, you know, being called out about this. Like, again, they say, well, who stole your money, Jonathan? And you're like, Todd stole my money. I didn't steal your money. You gave it to me. You said you wanted to buy me ice cream when, Jonathan clearly has welts all over his arm and face from wrestling, trying not to hold on to the money that his mother gave him so he could eat at lunch today. It's kind of like that. So there's some type of evidence of this abuse. Somebody is blatantly, okay, lying. All right. Somebody could also be a bully because they're insecure. They could also, if this is a masculine, uh, date women out of their league, and then because of their insecurities, maybe even poor performance in the bedroom, once they kind of get these women, comfortable and let their guard down, then, corner them, maybe put them up in the house, or whatever. Okay, it's something like waiting until somebody is vulnerable and then turning the tables and bullying this person. All right, here. But I feel like a line is drawn in the sand, okay, about this person's behavior. They are told to confess. It's almost like if you're going to lie, you know what I mean, about what you've been doing to this person or these people or whatever, here are your options. Yeah, I thought I heard or saw a ghost. Now, I do feel like, again, kind of like the ghost of Christmas past, all right, to where this person, again, they have a history of bullying somebody, or it could be you, okay, whatever, however it goes, all right. And somebody that they thought was like long gone, or thought that they ran off, or, had bullied long before and forgot about, pops up, all right. And this person, they're kind of like the spade, all right, that confirms not only the victim's story, but other victim accounts of what has happened. And this person in their ego felt like, oh, I ran them off, I ain't never seen them. And then they pop up just as all of this drama is unfolding to say, yes, this is what they do. This is what they did to me. And they did it to such an extent, okay, that I had to leave. It's like I saw a ghost. So maybe trying to run you up, you had to leave the school. You had to change schools. Or they made a hostile, work environment where you had to leave the job. Or they made a hostile home environment, also you would leave your home. Okay. All of these things, I feel like somebody comes out and they're like, yes, this is what they do. This is what they have done. I am also a victim of this person too. All right, here. And I feel like this is the one time, okay, where they really did too much. Okay, they did too much. They did it too many times. And now, unfortunately, for whatever the incident was, okay, um, this is the one that really kind of nails them to the wall. They're used to bullying and kind of getting away. Yeah, the wheel card. This is the one incident that changes everything. It's very much giving like revenge is sweet because this person was getting away with it so long. And when people would hold them accountable, it's like, so you know, they're a wimp. And somebody's like, well, why are you bullying that person? Because they're a wimp. They're like, what are they gonna do? Nobody's gonna care. And this is, I feel like they bully people where they felt like nobody would care about them, nobody would stand up for them. Of course, again, the victim can't stand up for themselves. And even when they're friends or associates, like, why are you doing that? So, because they're nobody. Okay, here. But whatever this last incident, and again, this person reappears from their past, a former victim, like a ghost. It changes. It turns the table. It changes everything. Now they back in court. They in court now. Now they need a lawyer with this King of Swords energy. All right. Here's the Knight of Swords, and here's the King of Cups. Okay, here. I feel like it's on record. Okay. Uh Voicemails, text messages, um, verbal assault is what I am hearing, and how much this person just really thrived off of this energy with this King of Cups, all right, and this Knight of Swords, okay. We got the Page of Swords, so this could have been very public, all right, how this masculine, for better sense of the words, was coming towards this person, attacking this person, and attacking them publicly, with this Page of Swords, maybe over the internet and the media, and also how it seemed like this masculine harassed this person no matter where they were. To the point, all right, here with the Six of Swords, this person may have had to pack up and leave or move or quit the job just to get away because this person was harassing them. They took pleasure in harassing them um, at every instance that they can. And again, this King of Pentacles and this Nine of Wands is giving me abuse of power. And people might have known, again, they had a reputation, for being a bully and all of that, but I don't think people had any idea to the extent, all right, the lengths that somebody was going to. If there's something especially about if this person, again, it's like, I want to be your friend, and then you're just like, well, I'm really like a loner. I don't really have friends. I've always kind of been a loner. That's my thing. I deal with a lot. And you could tell this person that, and they will take that personally. They will take it like, oh, you think you're too good for me? You're rejecting me. No, I'm really just a loner. I just like being by myself. And because that, you can tell them that truth, but they take that as a personal attack. And so they will launch a series of attacks and begin bullying you because you think you're better than them. All right. And this person took pride in this orchestrating. Now that it has come out, all right, how much this person thrived on public taunting and chaos, what they have done, now everybody is starting to see them and their actions differently. And so if they thought that, people really didn't want to be around them before because of their behavior, bullying and taunting, now they've lost the few connections, that they had. Now it's giving like everybody is beginning to walk around this person, because who celebrates in the demise and the downfall or the brokenness, or the pain? They're looking at this person like, you really, thrive off of harming people and hurting people and kicking people while they're down. And again, it's like, for what? Like for what here? And so this causes them to, they manifest the very thing that they're afraid of, abandonment. Now that it has become clear, everybody is seeing the picture clearly, everybody ends up walking away from this person because, again, who celebrates the destruction of another just because they can? Okay, here. Somebody is miserable and they want everybody to be miserable with them. Misery loves company, and now they don't have anyone. Good night.